phone devices into the market, which is the Hotwave Cyber 16 Pro SM series. As you can see, it's fresh, box to it's shiny. That's Hotwave. I come show you how the phone they look like. And I tell you, this will not be just any phone. You understand me? It come with a travel adapter. This be the manual. This be the pin way. You know, you could take open way or SIM card. And it gets in USB too. So it come with 2 cores. You understand me? And you know, they're almighty. This is what I'm talking about. You love it. It's beautiful. And this be one of the phones where I tell people when you fall, your screen will crack. And this one you go keep for water inside for 3 days. If you doubt me, come. That's my new brand, you know, my new device. And I want you guys to just know that as I understand you and you understand me, I know how you will love this phone and support. That's my beautiful baby. Hotwave Cyber 16 Pro SMC. Use it for 12 hours. 12 hours in minutes is 720 minutes. All the money you make is yours. Commission free. I thank you guys all for supporting Shaxi from day one up to now. And I just want to tell you guys that Shaxi has a good package for everyone, both our riders and our drivers. Thank you so much for supporting Shaxi. Shaxi, it's time to ride.
Family, have you noticed now Vema comes without a seal? Same refreshing taste in a lighter bottle with less plastic.
The Thursday edition of Showbiz Daily live on Sammy Flex TV, and of course we are here once again doing it for God and country, and we have no other option because Techemada Bodjumna Mojaridi Emwefru Sani die Yenishie Beye than to still give you the information, the entertainment, and of course the education. And in the space, my name is Roland Amate. If you are watching wherever you are doing it from, we give a huge thanks to you for joining us today. This is the Throwback Thursday edition. I don't know if there is something to throw back there. So far, when you go on social media, there I'm for being a throwback, but I don't know if that thing still exists. Still in modern day, sometimes I'm for be found there Friday, Tuesday, Monday. I say yes, but then the people who belong to the millennial level, level, apart from Sergeant Alpha and Omega for no. But millennials for near quite for names are 1958 BC for the Throwback Thursday. Throwback Thursday na your modia. But wherever you find yourself, thanks for joining us. This is still Showbiz Daily, and like I said, my name is Roland Amate. We are here to serve you. So if you're watching, make sure you subscribe, share your views in the comment section. Let us hear from you. We have so far interesting and juicy topics to discuss today. Once that you'll be very, 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 very interested in. But before we move on to business, let me say big ups to our team of producers holding us down. Gerald is here. Theophilus De Goch is also directing, as well as Desert, who is also helping from the other side. And in the studios with me, the co-studios of Sammy Flex TV, as my brother Ohaibo, for big shout outs to you wherever he will say. Catch yourself from the co-studio. I have lawyer Intim, and I say Intim Dodi Solomon Esquire. Yes, the online manager for Flex Entertainment is here with me in the studios, as well as Intido Studio Solutions and Incoming Legal Solutions. In fact, even till now, Kran say, any legal problems, Krana, you can still bring it. We can consultancy. Consultancy. Say but we can do consultancy. Give you legal advice. Say now, my artist, ekugu the contract, coming. Okay. And breaking her virginity on Showbiz Daily for the first time is my dear sister Emily, who also joined us today for the Thursday edition of Showbiz Daily.
Thank you, Roland. I'm breaking virginity, dear. Virginity, they're breaking that now.
We're breaking it now.
Allah, Showbiz Daily, let me a virgin.
We're breaking one. And I'm in fact delay question if you mount. Yeah. Oh, come in, met me a delay.
Oh dear,
yeah, magic. yeah, virgin. And of course, on my immediate left, my brother Kobe, the nation's blogger, that is Kobe Josvan, is also here. Kobe, welcome.
Thank you so much, bro.
Now, say me, who say Charlie? Only me name say only bastard boys for their compete you.
Yeah.
When it comes to sanitation programs and events, I say Ujinemupa, especially the one around Kaswa and stuff. What is going on with that project?
Well, when him say Kaswa you crow back one and a city mostly a body in Kaswa. A lot of people have this kind of negative mindset to be say Kaswa is hell, but I believe there are good things are happening in Kaswa. Some of us who can use our platform to project. So there is this group that is volunteers for new awareness. So they've dedicated themselves to serve Kaswa and its environment. And one important thing that they are doing that personally I think I have to also support, and is a must for anybody in Kaswa on our platform to support, is the sanitation kind of thing. One of our biggest problems, and sanitation. And so you and I know some of the things that happen. So it is something that they've been doing constantly, mostly every 2 weeks, and maybe a monthly they do. So I decided to also collaborate with them. And there is a project at Basso Saturday, a corporate community work put together by Volunteers for New Awareness and FK IFA Hospital. So they are collaborating for a health work, and Ninyana say as part of projecting, Kaswa, preaching about sanitation, our day and so our health, because you can never, do the good works. Fit. So we thought it twice. Exercise, and we have people like Rabbi Purified Mineral Water, Rabbi Multimedia, and a couple of individuals coming together to support, and I think it's a very good thing. So Saturday, vast day, yes, but before say one side now, my pick session. Yenshi our Kaswa overhead nasi 6 sharp. Charlie, all big boys are coming, big girls. Your favorite celebrities, they are all repping. So come. We are single, nice girl, we now on an epic session. So make you guys come around and come support. But Kaswa stand for positivity, and some of us, we are here to preach some of the good things that are happening in our Kaswa.
Yes, say baby ane obiane baby oshiane do ana oshiane do fo. Ebi mu shia we yase, ebi mu shia wo party ase, ebi mu shia wo adore ase, ebi mu shia wo dwom. Na me ye sure say vals dey ebe say who need dofo na who nim baby obe shia wo dofo at least there is one place that you can be. I know betimi abo akra mo wenya odofo. And guaranteed. Could be just for no program. Solid.
I walk Kaswa.
I walk Kaswa.
Yeah, man. Okwaduma no nyadri.
Kaswa is the California of Ghana.
They don't know. And funny enough, we get everything some. Everything some. The fine girls, the fine babes, everything some. Charlie.
Enemy of all people.
Everything some.
I am saying some for you.
Because I am personally inviting you.
I didn't want to go there. But I said, more the make up.
More the make up. No nyadwin. Sa pepe no kwa na make.
That's what you saw Okwajima.
Baby I would
Okwajima madam for pa. And so Kasima mo ye Kaswa.
You mati. Ya why?
Big shout out to everybody living in Kaswa. But talking about some negative perceptions or things happening in the space. This morning, when I woke up, I saw a post from my brother Clement Nana Samwa, who is the host on Gossip 24 TV and Gossip 24 Avenue. Me who saw post no. Me yam say me because personally, I am a fan of glasses, spectacles and all of that. And so far there. And I'm also into artificial intelligence and its related gadgets and activities. So when I saw that particular post, I was very much alarmed because I know that is if you don't, that there are some gadgets including spectacles, rings, wristwatches, which are now smart. Smart in the sense that it can either audio record or video record. and we ebu ewo system nim. The popular one is the meta glasses. The meta glasses, and so far the amount will be put to me the vlogging when they cannot be holding the camera or share space now in your recorder. Whatever your eye sees, that is what the camera also captures. It captures both audio and video. So when I saw this particular post, I was very much alarmed. Post near then. So this is what my brother Clement wrote on his Facebook. He says, there is a Russian guy in Ghana who woos women in Accra. His main spot is Accra Mall. He has a channel on Telegram where he posts a summary of what he was able to capture through his lenses and has a private channel for private stuff he filmed. This is not normal, very dangerous. One cannot tell whether the women are aware or not, but the pictures and videos on his Telegram channel says a lot. And this is what came from my brother Clement Nana Samoa. So far there, he is trending on social media. When you go on X like this, he will be among the top 3 by this time as we speak. But the whole conversation, while some people have seen some of the footages from his captures, others have also not seen it. Personally, there are some that I have seen, some that, okay, so these are some of the ones that he captured on screen, like he was able to capture, where he speaks with these girls, takes them to his apartment, whatever the conversation is, to the extent that some of them we understand are very wild. Some of them we understand are very wild. Sometimes all in the name or in under the guise of him scouting for models and all of that. In Tibia or Newo Kasa. And the conditions or some of the conversation with these young ladies are Emma Omudine Chiko ni fie no. And ama amanfobi are very, 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 very alarmed. Because as a conversation in the baby me yenim say African tone and all cool. From Ghana, we've seen others from South Africa and other African countries. Yeah. And we understand this guy is Russian. Now, I have some few questions to ask, of which I will first of all want to take the views of my panelists. And let's see. Say, is this where the world has gotten to now? What are some of the dangers that are coming out of these things? And Ebimu say, okay, we should not blame the guy that much. Besides, no, he is just capturing whatever he wants to capture. Them are very private that you even need to pay certain amounts of money in order to see the wild one. Chemo, is this where your world has gotten to?
The idea, but
I see.
Yintimin can be brave, and man, because we are here, I can bet you all comment section because Bodino share the link.
Share the link.
Say, Alpha Pastor
Elvis Ajiman.
Because share the link and now both. I always link in it there. Obia to share the link, and all those things. And any trade our yen but not me nimse obeba Ghana and so. I think I've seen some of his videos elsewhere and now why mean to me hobby. And yes, a very graphic in terms of privacy now amount for canon. There's a or name for edit that left right center.
Sir?
Obu amount for matugum. Tugum pa obebu to agum this year. Ain't no a man be there. Why you omo there so you omo ya. Ain't for me, I think the Clement canon many they are doing to some extent. The extent and then they say if you are aware of BBC, then it's now up to you to say I don't care, I will still want to do it or not. But if you are not aware, I think problematic the money yes I say obi oha ebia in her mind, especially the ladies. I think ladies in Kwano approach
so far.
In her mind, was share Bruni. And make us say unfortunately or fortunately for our part of the world, a man be ayo ma ho akra say broni approach na obese ne pe
nyame sha broni
obeti asisi a enti no oti ase na no nye issue ono na eye ne personal life e na o pe broni na e bi kra wakwa asori wakwa afa wa bompa yesa se o pe broni enti broni approach na
so for so ahye ne kom so be kwa approach
enti se broni approach na obe accept but the thing is if you are aware say this is what the guy he is up to, would you still agree or not? That's the question. So that's the part that I would say what Clement did, nothing others are doing, you know, it is a step in the right direction.
Okay.
It will not change much because more video no will be okra open idea that and you know say when your opportunity why not obe grab it. So what videos na ya kakra no so omo address in a certain way be no approach you and the part of it just that it is better that people will be aware say ade say na akwa no oye na enipa no abeti ase no akoye no akoye on ti ase no da bi yenim se kromu ha maybe o ha omoton ade by there no omoton omo angasa ho no omoton enti no se wakohia obi obeto na why not on so beton
or then who say a pampa
so e no turn obi nso so beto obeye enti me no the awareness part no I am for it. I think it's good that we alert people or we tell people that there's something like this going on. Just that almost accepting, they should know say the consequences no home either obema usika or ma usika when mu pia a man for better. In fact, boys say pashe e dia ya de nti say o man ho kwan me do ya boys nso be ready so mo better. There can nipa bebre pe bi ahwe.
Of course.
And I wait to kwan e besa nso promote akwa no.
In fact, most of o check baby obi a o post some comment we on the socials. Majority of the comments I be hu ye Charlie share the link amount for
pressure. Amount for pressure pa.
Amount for pressure.
Omo penye ma hwe. Kwaku pressure. Or pressure cra chen nem kwa. The same thing amount for so pressure. So me I would say it is good or it's okay for us to discuss what is going on.
Okay.
Just for people to be aware say there's something like this going on. But if after that you still want to do it, it's your life and you should be ready to face the consequences.
Thank you, Chemo. Let me go to the only lady in our midst. In fact, come away. Air cost rubber foam, you know, majority of the people in this particular situation, I am man. Let me go to Emily and seek your view on this. Say, how are you guys taking it, especially seeing your fellow ladies in this particular videos? No, baby. Why what is your view on seeing your fellow ma in this particular position or situation?
First of all, I would like to greet your viewers. It's very, very necessary. Me person can say AI it has come to stay. So as you see, I see BBA or disadvantages and advantages.
Sure.
But when we are looking at the advantages, it outweighs the disadvantages. These are some of the things that obi Misro.
May suspect now.
I don't even know if you are filming me or you are not. So as you say, but I like that the education is out there now because ladies hire by. Most of the ladies that I'll tell you the truth. They are not even scared to put things like this out there.
I see.
Do you understand? Yes. Sometimes they plan it themselves. Obey trying home, obey say, obi na Shatta sending, but on one or advertising at home. So as I say, so things like this, you can't really won't say if the consent is there or not anyhow. But in my perspective, me who bronia na me who broninda me who be da me who ye na me see broni we dey me nyanka no kofi
The brother will not be happy with you.
It was at the gym. It was at the gym one time.
Okay.
I saw this man. So,
as because it will be before 4,000. One coffee. Hey,
and yes, one who
easy. And as we ladies know, you say, oh, Obroni approach you kakra no. So what you say? Obema dollars and now pounds being eja open Fameye bibia we dey ahia no be maybe akokre bi kra 2 minutes be now we so what you say. But also look within you as a lady. Why would you want to go out to somebody you just met? To say on Akramo.
Yeah. Also there. A very good point.
Like the Kaswala and so fi hold no about. Kaswala and
oh, forget the Kaswala Akramo. Akramo and Kaswala there.
West Hills more poor.
Fine. No, but Akramo, comparing Akramo to West Hills more there, and there non-starter Accra.
So I say.
Akramo there amount for ton.
Yeah.
Akramo ni West.
You did Johnson. Kofonsu nyeskapa.
There's a lot of markets there, and I would say that it's a big issue. Honestly, it's a big issue. One, if the ladies that are being Mashebi and Michelle, the ladies were enjoying the thing. So as you say, but are the ladies aware? Say, say.
So far, the amount for say most of them are not aware. So
if they are not aware, are they giving them equivalent to the money that he's going to make outside? So what you say, and if they are also not aware, what is the consequences? I want to say because a big issue. If the person is not aware, you have taken my privacy outside.
Because this is what one brother Ernest Kofi also wrote on his Facebook. He says the Russian guy is gone. He might never come back again.
Exactly.
Our ladies will end up living with this pain forever. The videos are nasty to watch. They've damaged their images for free. This is sad. So in this sense, should we blame the guy? And now say we should blame some of the ladies for also being opportunist in that like in that sense. And I say
I'll say majority we should blame the lady, because say obi approach you now say Besini and Kofia. I mean, it's your own choice. He didn't grab you, he didn't do anything. Maybe you catch also Besini and you don't know the kind of sickness the person carries. You don't even know if he's going to kill you or so you don't even know, but you just follow the person.
But unfortunately, Bruni is
okay. But we've had cases like that where the Lebanese people, they do those things. So as I say. Until you don't even know the motive. And if an catcher say, you don't know, and then you follow the person. Me, I'll blame the person that is following. So as I say, because I know it says Sikano, you're born now. Sikano Sisa, what is that dollar cry? What is that euro so I hate? But yes, I feel that government do something about it as an entity.
Well,
is this something that they can do something
petition, why not?
If they petition government can definitely do something about it.
The people, would they follow up? Would they be ready to go through the process?
Through the process.
That's the thing. Because the what to about things say oh me say the communion over person do go through the process, because a true point to be now we have to exhibit the CNN that there you be more account why a recount of the whole incident, how I will share any panel
exactly
they will catch out the whole kind or do coffee the mo not yet the way na chere am sign in would you be okay? That's another thing. And again, most of the victims, ayana unko need background papa bia in terms of ebia omo no omo te na family members omo support omo ne ade enti no ICC no kra bi betimi aka say work of aba coin one in few enti okase o person petition kra hin na woko one ho na woko saying what is the process for them to even do that and this guy say ebenya na it means say Interpol be mu said the omo person omo extradite abutrike not just on yenye extradition Ghana. Do you think it's possible? That's the thing. Russian government on yes in fact or no be any agreement or no be any chimpe into so Akodu Russia. How do you bring him back here for punishment or something like that? One hell they are you free. Yeah.
Okay, Emily, are you done?
See, me majority blame will go to the ladies. Okay, you need bread here too much, and it's affecting us the youth. So as I say, everybody wants to quick. But say one time be I know I thought Sonata be hey me free hey. We don't know all these things, and I think these are the things that is driving some of the ladies. Okay, and yeah. So that would be my take for it.
Thank you so much. Yeah. Well, the ladies out there, this is what is coming from your fellow lady. This is women supported women. Yeah. And if you don't see it as such, you can share your views in the comment section. Let me go to my brother, Kobe Josvan.
Big man.
All right, Josvan.
Big man.
What is your take on this whole conversation? Who to be blamed? What is the solution, the way forward, and all?
I think, Rove, if it is for educational purposes, to say discuss, I think it makes sense. But what they buy, your chromo, your memory, any other things, I think I don't support the act. But first of all, who are we to blame? That is it. It is two matured people having an affair. I'm not sure, sir, he just walked to them, forced them for it. Whatever it is, there was a conversation, there was a negotiation. There was something on board that Emma Motias here.
Okay.
The idea, and I don't support, is when ABR in court, they were not aware, say, he's filming them. And of course, anything as such, you know, of course, Imran, when you push it, Imran, he can fall victim at some of these things. So if, and yet,
Madam,
so
wife material.
That is the problem. And to say yeah, can see sometimes it's better we leave it to slide than say we'll try to dig into details. I mean, the harm will be more than the good. So just let us leave it to be a social media conversation. What time a bit fade off. My only major concern has to do say, what if guy no yes I don't know, maybe your HIV B or signing money B, and it is an agenda doing that. Because if I have to pay you, have sex with you, and at the end of the day I'm spreading what I want to spread, I don't fucking care about whatever is happening.
It's true.
But at the end of the day, you taking the money, you tend to be a problem. You tend to be a victim. You are now living with something that ABR you might not get the means to even get out of it. Fanny say HIV. Yes, we know say that so many drugs as you see it to me. Then it's near so near one or two things. But psychologically, are you ready enough? Are you sound enough? Are you strong enough to go through that psychological, trauma na bebano? Because and you be an area. Psychologically, a bit to me, healing on adrenaline can be at stable. I bet so. Let me free my mind from this thing and still live my life. So that is the major problem. And to those people saying, say, ABR, whatever that we are talking about will end, my brother, it will never end because generation today are too desperate to be very successful. What took people 20 years to gain, they want just a minute to achieve it all, and that is a problem. And most of our ladies now are very opportunist. I am telling you the gospel fact. Propose to a lady now, the next moment is demanding money. But I'm telling them, bro, Charlie, we dey high, like we dey street. So most of the things where they happen, we do they see some, we dey hear some. You see, and the funny thing is, I say, wabese me painty, chinchina chan, order me, on me add into order me, but and that no be at feeling. So aside the feeling and the sex, what again? What you say? So these are some of the things that I think your school, we should start educating. Say, in as much as we are talking about some of these things, technology and how the world is moving, things are changing. I mean, a lot of people are using devices, secret devices, doing a whole lot of stuff. So whatever thing that you are doing with someone, you have to be very mindful, especially when you think I'm just having fun. Let me do it and go my way. Some of them might think so. Hey, brony, oh my picking session, manya brony. Nti how be nyam posa oni brony ada what I say just that normal vibe, but onim say be this is the level that this whole thing will take, I mean, her to, or maybe some of the consequences that moving forward it will bring. So to everybody watching me, the young ladies out there, Charlie, in as much as say more person more say so more pick session ya mo mama ninda ho what I say the ya say 20 years or 10 years later na feed the Atria mountain na bre nyamia bre nyamia bre na desert otini baby no I mean obi de ne hawa ko no imagine say wa bre nyonga wa bre wa hwe hu yi na wati sika pudu se mkwa ko ware no akofa di
obekona
Charlie ekwan mpo a anke betu ma party portu oni bi, but the rest of the things that comes along. So in as much as you guys you make, I mean, you there on high speed looking for success, you want to be very successful, be vigilant small. You be someone in mommy, you be someone in Peking. So Charlie for Deji, but I don't support the act though, and I think say if there should be something now, you bet me a I think say you bet me a baby if this thing happen elsewhere, Charlie, you and I know some of the things, the campaign, the agenda that people will be pushing. Is it because he's white and the victims are black? So we look unconcerned, and that is the bigger picture. So in as much as yes, they messed up, but we can do something. Justice. They also need justice. You can't just come to someone's country and do what you like. So let's seek justice for them. And I believe so moving forward to everybody coming to Ghana from the diaspora. I mean, they also do their checks and balances well. Okay. But until then, Ro, to say Kasa say, when you be and seek justice, then the case, I told you.
But Chemo, do you think there is something our security agencies can do about some of these situations? Because we know, and here I'm talking about the cybercrime unit and all those agencies, the signals bureau and all. Yeah. I am here thinking aloud. Maybe but I want to ask: is there something they can do aside the victims going into details of maybe reporting or following up on getting justice? Is there no protection, like a basic protection that some of these agencies can give?
So specifically, what do you think will be the solution? Like, if the agencies are coming in, what do you want them to do?
Of course, sometimes maybe getting into some of these situations and fighting.
Fighting what? Like, do you want them to take the video out or go and arrest the guy, or what exactly?
If they can take the video out, that one will be one of the steps. Okay. Because me assure says in a guy back on a kind, these videos will be online, and it's being online will be the reputational damages to these ladies. Yes. Because the videos need new online
and he's selling it for money. Making
so money if they can,
it's difficult. Let me answer this way. It is difficult. The difficulty is that it is an between countries conversation here. It's not an individual thing. You can't scrap it because first of all, the server hosting whatever content is not in Ghana here. Okay. So you are not in control. Now you have to make a request to some people for them to take that action. But would they do it? That's the thing. So it will also cost us as a nation if we decide to follow this. And again, for those who have followed this guy or who know more about this guy, and yet Ghana one or the other,
sure,
and yet content and yet Ghana content, why you be in fact means row and maninka be thousands of women now.
Oh yeah, when you go on a channel,
be a multiple, be a back
like the same
people and it been so having or mobile and all those things. So if you are going to fight him, are you going to say that he should only take the Ghana out or what? And where are you even going to find him? Say Yatis or a Russian, because uncle Russia. And this or Russia, as a Russia buying government and the coca before they will take action on your behalf. So I think the process they had, the only solution ABI or cyber security can come in is at the time I didn't see it. And this one too, because it's more private thing, it's difficult to know. Say, oh yeah, hey, oh no kodana, me or no kodana, me man intro video. Like, come on, it won't work. I think what the cyber security can do is to educate people.
Okay.
Is to sensitize people. There should be an awareness of where we are now. So one or two people will pick things. So when somebody do the approach like this guy. At the time, you may even think of what cybersecurity agency I can say will be a producer. Think about some of these things because a beer now person or record or net animal a beer and no every man could be I do not say by a common yell into coffee or commodity woman and I can say even with the awareness I hear discussions I hear will be at you. Or baby cry, be crass and kaga no ha. And one other because Mr. Yimbi never mixco. Nami Yeska. Yes, some people go there like that. I mean, even in our system, yeah, there's a location you make us in. You move your titty. Say a hawkran or Moya Nema. I war is Lugon higher. Oh. Oma call acquire money my in fact yes here honor there omo studio session year empanyin for agree
sir
no one no dey and I say enkofo bi be frɛ obonsam cartoon and no one bi no omo di twa ho a omo dey to online near there and ye enkofo a omo ready to do it like my friend Daisy Melan or no say want to yin anim pa and o na ade no adi ne sika
di good bottom
and ye o mo nso so a omo turn partially o TikTok say ya ye wo maami bi a no turn partially into otimi ebo ni don komi now of friends momra
yeah it's true
momra me advert and all those
and then say view once here
abasui ni ade
so say million view once.
There's a market view ones aba.
View ones.
Oh yeah, meaning view ones.
Yes. And you know, so the point is that there's a market for it. There are some people who are ready and willing. So omobeye, but it is still good that we will tell people that this is what is happening. As for the cyber security or government agencies, honestly, I wish they don't involve themselves in our private activities. So if they can help, the best way is to prevent it from happening
before it does.
Before say they get it to this point for them to come in and waste our taxpayers' money. Yeah.
Thanks so much. I think it will take us into our next conversation, and our next conversation may share. Okay, Ghana's finest beef artist or no chemu artist me sure say chemu nyanko be manage no sa woman dey the way chemu feeling no but dey ho amenti ase in the name of Mami Ode she has given some revelations bia amanfo bi enya mixed feelings won ho because amanfo bi do say oh anka the late Daddy Lumba Charles Kojo so asem there anka by this time the anka ye wu anasa until said Nansiya call me Evangelist Papa she in a pamphor ebe ye ho press conference amanfo be kinkan press statement kind amanfo be kinkan press statement Sako resurrected by almost a Mickey announcement say come 28th and 29th of March, they will be doing another event which they call the Celebration of Life. That is, and so even before that, I hear they've also scheduled 3 days fasting and prayers.
Hey.
Yes. For Madam Akosia Sewa, that is the president and founder of Team Legal Wives. But enkomo efiri mami ode ho eba na ama amanfo obi bisa say eh asem ni bebi akodu no e dey asem na mami ode ka according to mami ode now the movement has grown to the extent that now political parties are even poaching them.
Wow.
Political parties
legal wise
are even poaching them to help them in their campaign. I know sir same way you also say hey who and ask where did she say director yes so for video the two na go share video ni ba na me bisa ma pan for say obeka ho ana won ka ho na sa o ka ho a would you advise the group to enter into that particular direction? Let's go and watch this. When we come back, Showbiz Daily continues.
Mechimi di mitumi na ye wo hisroya obi a wotum 400 million se ma mi odeje na ebebo aye ana se di achi ana se sei no wuyi obi ahia wo wuyi obi a obedi obi sika ngwasasam kwa na ache edie no ate obi so we diska wo oh mate na mi ni bi na mdi ye obi so ho kankan wo so mate meda ase aso so bon kaka ho se wa anya ne saa we unim ela no me ne mpanyimfo bi kasa ye o mo se ma mi odi ye pese tim legal wife ye tomo na mujina party bi achima ye unum sa party no enye ndc for na enye npp for nko awo unum aso ka me ka chance ye be na 40 billion o so ma mi odi sanka biom kan me boni di Cheddar unse madam for paro no mabo mitro aka what you say party ye organ na enye ndc na enye npp bebre kan e wo de wo pay ato sika ampa so yasem ya abai da bi ya meka wo party kwa na obegina ho aboa ya ka bia ma no bitonyame timlika fo na o party na bon na de wo ye nyekwe bedi wa chief so wo waka ya koma so asama mai no
And you're coming from the auspices of Mami Ude, Ghana certified most prolific
beef
songwriter in Ghana.
Yes.
In fact, we Mami we free honoma. Forget you bia. Forget you bia. Or no. Beef no. A peking cry no chanyum no so ma dia. A everlasting. But let's go into the substance of what she said. Where she's saying that Freedom Jacob Caesar and I said Nana Kwame Bediako and the leader of the party in the crowd they say
the New Force.
New Force, thank you. The New Force. I contacted you almost say they should help him in his campaign or elections. Now I don't know, I see Uncle Cabo, I see you're charging the 40 billion. 40 billion.
Ghana cities are
40 billion. I'm sure Oka about
new money 400,000.
400 million.
Yeah.
And 4 million Ghana cities.
4 million.
Yeah, 4 million Ghana cities. It's a 40 billion.
Yeah, 4 million. 4 million Ghana cities. Yeah.
Let me start this with Emily. Emily, Team Legal Wives. This is where they've got you. But first of all, where do you belong? And so far, baby, I'm common be Sisiano. Never will so come.
I think when it comes to issue, I don't belong anywhere. But Sisi, I may say Sika will be there. Meko Team Legal Wife. 40 billion, you may say we do.
Evangelist Papa.
400 billion, you may say in DB. Yeah, I think now election a bus very soon. Sisi, who blink you eye now was 4 years ago. Do you understand? And then parties, they are doing things behind closed doors. Okay. And this Team Legal Wife, the thing is growing, Now, a lot of people are, joining the team. Yes, donations, do you understand? And so, who per help they can help you.
They can help you.
Yes. So the team is growing. And as it's growing, people are seeing it. The political parties, who say, Charlie, if I push that side now, the way it's growing,
airport scenes from the airport.
See the number of people. Exactly.
Leading charges.
Exactly. So look at the number of people at the airport. Trust me, these people have information. Who say Team Linga wife do you understand? They are coming to support, and people are seeing it. They are loving it. As time goes on, the team will be big, very big,
very big.
And political parties, they want big numbers. So what you say? If they want big numbers, they are going to channel through things like this. So what you say? And I understand. So Jessica. Your political party in Kwan, you have to, have to make payments.
There was an accusation that Obia Koji 150 euros to cause confusion within the
legal wives.
Okay.
Well, I think it now comes from an allegation where they said, I think some of them have even gone to Papa Shi. Manfobika say, Papa Shi akwaji Papa Shi platform no mo donation was so no. Sisi a wasesa platform na ko register on one platform mobile money number. No need that so all these things are allegations was space. I don't know how true it is. For me, it's in some human so I don't even want to go into details. But Emily, continue.
So as the team is growing, I think political parties would want to approach things like this. I don't know what you say, and I think it's in the right step for me. I mean, who say if something is growing and the numbers are there, I would want to approach and then do my campaigning from there.
How about people who also have the notion say it is going like it is literally disgracing the memories of Daddy Lumba into your munyai?
I don't think so. I know the notions in a bill of paper, but I don't think it's a bisa. This is your dog and I has brought them together. Do you understand? And your daughter has brought them together. No, I think that it's not going to end now.
Okay.
So as I say, maybe it's even in remembrance of him, because anytime they are going to have meeting, they are going to start with Daddy Lumba. Maybe I will be crazy. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So
celebration of
it's even a celebration in a way. So what I think is in the right step. But if they are also charging to be like affiliated with that, I think it's also in the right step. If only they are going to use the money for good things, they are going to help the people, their members, and I think it is the right step.
Okay. Kobe.
Yo.
What's your take on Team Legal Wives matters arising now? People poaching them for political campaigns and all of that.
Well, Ro, in some and I'm not surprised seeing some of these things. Personally, Naminim say maybe say but before Sember to am come out so no, Makola be release a new single. Tony Wise.
Okay.
So it's a new single on audio mark and other stuff. So if you go there, you see the track, go stream and also support. He's
big shout outs to Tony.
Yeah, Tony Wise. He's doing extremely amazing, and to all those Cinema artists out there too, they should keep on working. They're also doing fine. But Ro, I think this conversation see I can't say and I am not surprised. But me say at the end of the day I didn't talk because 40 billion is not a small amount. Because I want to say, if this money is paid, how do you intend to share? And then you asem no. And yes you can no nature no. And the asem no beba. Because obia better no so be there over phone bi. And to them saying say Cheddar should pay 40 billion, that is old currency, and they are going to campaign
4 million Ghana cedis.
Yeah, that's 4 million currently, and they are going to campaign for him no.
That is a new
We
force.
shouldn't downplay or more influence and more CCI because right now they are becoming vibrant and very strong. And at any point in time, any stance that they want to choose, I mean, whatever they are pushing, they achieve their target. But the question here is, how are they going to make Cheddar possibly become a president? And what is the guarantee? Says I'm Cheddar to yourself, Sikana. Umbeto Obama na be president. Besides, Ghana ni nyina team legal wives out. And we shouldn't forget the influence of the MPP and the NDC. And no matter what, I know some of the MPP NDC people belong to the team legal wife. But how biased our political system too is one thing that we should also ignore. Because a typical NDC person, regardless, will go vote for NDC. Except sometimes we want to vote based on policy and other things. Me, I vote based on some of the things me feel say we vote everyone. Reason why me catch us the last election me too much that because me reason is comparing the manifesto to that of others, they know was far better than the other parties. And that was the reason. And I also believe the young people too are capable of also managing their affair. True. We are tired of the old people. I mean, my someone to me and baby. But the person Nankaso see and to Abaman and Cheddar Nankasa, how ready he is now to become a president. That is it. So let me believe some of these social media conversation. And even if Cheddar has that money, I believe he can use that money for so many things.
Okay.
If indeed he wants to become a president, I mean, he should work. And based on that, if Ghanaians are convinced enough, they will also give him, the try and also see, if you're to Obama and obey president, obey to me, I be a person. Okay. But with that Lumba conversation, blah blah boom boom, me personally, initially, I'm legal wife. But me heard the way I didn't economy like a bomb like what's up? You cannot. No, it has nothing. Association you can still join any association, but the happening, some of the things that are happening, it's becoming annoying. It is becoming embarrassing. In as much as we want to still fight for that in Luba, I believe the most important thing is peace. Peace over everything. So say per se you share papa nanum nyama. The rate at which you are pushing the thing ebon. Me sure say baby one papa no. Also obre. Mohalumba. What I say? So me I dey see say be one of these social media stuff and I don't have much interest in this whole thing. I believe ebe yanki enjoy bibia manenda ebe die and I'm go for legal now ni pampo back in can obe church ni mumpo no me say I can come for na kasa no more and put say no
but Kobe, do you support the second funeral normal plan somewhere?
Well, yes, at some point because I believe first one anumnyam share na ki expect no. Is this the first one was in a haste? I said, let me believe, say be a second one, no. If both parties are able to reach at a consensus, and that is what what you said, that is what into no subema and ungwasena be more. But say I second one be to say yen share papa na numunyama and because a lot of people would love to come. Lumba is a huge figure. Imagine say funeral tourism now you can't want no. This is the right time and it is happening in Kumasi Ashanti region.
No, this time they say they are doing it in Accra.
Even if in Accra Mpona we are still going to go by the Ashanti kind of stuff now. Charlie, we will surely achieve a lot of results. But I didn't
Now, let me ask you my final question before I move to Chemo on this one. If Sewoka Cheddar team when you were speaking, you talked about the influencer team legal wives. In fact, she was screening Sokrano. The kind of influence in terms of airports both in Accra, any Kumasi Accra, any easy. Like it is no joke for you to organize people in that order. If you were to be part of Cheddar legal entourage and I said the legal the campaign team, would you advise them to go to these people and someone to ask 4 million Ghana cedis ne they should find a way to get them on their side.
Yeah, I think it will be. I mean, reasonable. I mean, will be a best step taken, especially when you want to go meet them, have a consensus. But right now, Sisia, they were now by open. Even if the Cheddar has the money and he's willing to go to that, I mean, direction. Vote by and I'm a boy. And recently, you say, some way, somehow you are buying votes.
The way that he will present it will
not be.
Yes, that is it. And I can see no
definition.
And no sooner Sisia be done because from Genesis, I didn't know who he did there. Not be today. Then they are today. See, I mean, politicians doing that thing. But right now, people are trying to make it look so huncious. But say if Cheddar, if maybe a part of the team, meeting them, reaching a consensus, having a discussion with them, and presenting your manifesto to them, I think it will make more sense. Even if there's a need for you to compensate or get something, it wouldn't be that 40 billion that they are talking about, because I believe that money can be used for something equally important. Yes, and it is election. You need a lot of money to do stuff, regional tours and other things, pulling agents and other people. We need to sort them. They need to, get something. So if we are pushing all the money, all the amount of money at one side, are we thinking about the remaining people too, who are also going to serve or play another or other important roles in the the campaigning era? So yes, here Kwanchan there for the scanner, but me believe he said the amount is too huge. Even if there should be an amount as a means of commitment, it shouldn't be that 40 billion that they are talking about.
So far I'm seeing some messages on our pages, both on YouTube and on Facebook, and I'll be going to read them very, very soon. So if you've not given us yours, this is the best time for you to also share your view on this particular topics that we've discussed. So far, it is still Showbiz Daily. We've discussed the Russian guy in Ghana secretly filming some Ghanaian ladies, and currently we are on Team Legal Wives, of which they are claiming, or from Mami Ode claiming, that Cheddar, the founder and leader of the new force, Nana Kwame Bediako, has contacted them or reached out to them for them to help him in his campaign. As you see, charge close to 4 million Ghana cedis. That is Titiscan 40 billion for them. 1 billion. 1 billion. They are charging about 4 million Ghana cedis just to campaign or help in the campaign of Nana Kwame Bediako. And the ABCA say, is it relevant? Is it necessary? Is this where we've got into with this Team Legal Wives? No? As I see, the main motive in the group, they are straying away from it. I don't know what Chemo has to say, but let's go to him and hear from his side. Chemo.
Yeah, bro.
Team Legal Wives.
Team Legal Wives.
Matters are rising. Sisi baby Edwin.
Team Legal Wives, they may affiliated by
coercion,
by force.
Affiliated by coercion.
Affiliated by coercion. By them, of course.
Oh, back as I walk out.
By them, of course. I think Omumre Beam. Me catch there Omumem betting be say, I can't know Mumani read these. Omo piano no. So omo anyi na dia ekwo ni begu.
Omo mane kan ye mo mienu.
Obia be free ekwo ni begu. Mami Ode saying say Cheddar say or person Team Legal Wives ebe supporting na omo push the agenda of Cheddar. I think from Cheddar's side, it's not a bad idea. I mean, now they are getting numbers. If you can tap in, why not tap in and also get the numbers or get people on your side? Because in election, another when it comes to election, you are talking about numbers. So if they have the numbers that you also need for an election, why not? You have to approach them. The only issue here is Adena Mami Udina Cheddar Eko see ne so.
So say out there na for.
Mami Udinzu na nanu nei. Na onzo abeka se maka.
O somebody drink.
Cheddar maka obi and you know the issue that I have ne say Mami Udina okosi ne so and I say one year no formal On say they all kind of informal or name and dinner have a conversation. No, cause the team legal wife moment supporting me, and I'm a mood this of say 40 billion.
Billion.
And you know, for me, I think it is okay from Cheddar's side. I mean, he needs numbers. Okay. And if legal wife will give him the numbers, why not? Or he will take it. But him legal wife, the PR on there, almost son. Yes, I know money be here press conference and read the beam. Almost I'm gonna read 2 sheets. So, yes, 18 pages.
18 pages.
Aqua bebre.
What a national disaster.
Or can we a home maybe or home? Or no, it's not a bad thing, and it's a good move from Cheddar's side. And I don't think he will be willing to pay such an amount in any way, shape, or form. I mean, it will be a waste of money. And interestingly, before coming from the house, I watched a video about one economist. I mean, he's also I think Nobel Prize winner in economics. He's called Milton Friedman.
Okay.
And he was talking about how people use money. And he was talking about it is based on the source as a kind of free bar and the thinking behind it based on the person using it. And the other is Sikano. Say a wood dear. Now, Quakota dear, and your mammy now do know. You are thinking about quality and affordability. Say, I didn't papa by no boff. I know now, would you know who do seek a quota, and then I would know. By say, oh, time I will be a.
I knew Sika.
I will Sika. I never could now do know. And affordability. Quality. When you told me para what time say papa say papa I didn't airful. I don't know do know.
Sika beso.
Sika beso. I many panani aje hon. I don't know do know. Say oh time will be a sika na oh time will be. It's
true.
Say I don't know now.
It's true.
Okay. What about say enye sika? Ena o time will be. Enye sika. Ena wo to ama obi
ti say asoma wo
it say asoma na wo kwa to ama obi a eno so no saa enema mienu na wo dwene ho
affordability
ne quality no onwene ho
and so je
because enye usika enti no ade no say de ti bia wo beto o mfa ho say ebebo nipa ne ka o say ebebo nipa ne ka o enye wasem
e say de asoma desert ni ti no
ana say enye usika na emumu to ama ho eno no odwene quality
odwe affordability
o to ama ho ba enye usika
tino ahe o mo beto ni bia de mfa ho
o pepapa enti ne boarding kra o beto usika eno ena wo hwa you can relate with Ghana women as I want na ko ba bi na o se onto aduane na abeti aka enema
and your perfu chicken
bia obeto
ne mo ka che so no ntonti aka
obohu se afede de wase ono ko mpenam
mpenam sa
and all this thing. So it's the same thing here. So sikana ya odia the way you use it is different from when it is not for you. Now mama o de eka 40 billion wa nwene ho wa nwene affordability ho wa nwene equality ho because enye ni sika ebe enye sanko bebusa no say sa PRO we team legal wife PRO we ye man 40 billion
ye ko 40 billion de man
aba be chairman bi say onko di Cheddar chi wa nwene ho sa and you know for me I think it is a good idea for Cheddar to approach group bia or did it say obetimi approach it for the numbers.
Okay.
But the money part no enema neye bibia and if he is serious about it I think he should do it for me. Just that I'm wondering who will read his letter when he send it to Team Legal Wife.
But Chamo touch a little bit on the second funeral.
Yeah. And no there said the papa share near bring the ombe. Just say I think it will face the same issue first one you face here.
I see.
On the first one because there's that split. There are certain people they couldn't go.
Sure.
Because you target say you are going for this
appear
one.
to scratch.
So one conscious we know say you belong to the other side. So I think the same thing will happen. And more call first one. I say don't get I say or Jane there. Despite and so kind. And like few people no na na champion crown so
or Jane
kakra fan. A few people now or more call first one or kakra from. I think the opposite or the reverse will also happen. Say omo baby ya baby adun de e de ombe omo be ya omo na omo so e call you know first one be no omo e was happening to park no the side no omo so the be gu omo be ba we ni so some people will still stay back. They may not want to be part of it, and others ombe cry ombe person ombe hide it behind the scenes to do it, and because of that I think the same thing will happen. And yes said the yeah person who no but omo so be omo yi de ombe team legal wife omo dom like omo to me mobilize it to a point that you can see a lot of people there, but there will be certain kind of people you want to see at home, especially the celebrities, the musicians and funeral be say obey say obe hu omo one have few be and you know for me I think that's what it will be. And on my imagine some you know, let's just allow them to do their thing. But I will plead with them, say they shouldn't do any press conference before that because
press conference the whole team legal wives ne home crone no na and Cheddar nyemehi until say team legal husbands.
That's what.
Na me koku pie. Na me koku pie.
Almost consensus in this.
Say their legal husbands are supporting legal
wives.
It is see that is where you belong. Unimo. Who legal husband? Who legal husband?
Okay, Roland, I also want to add something.
Okay.
I think where I said that is in the right direction. The reason why I said that was that once you say little drops of water makes a mighty
ocean.
So if Cheddar wants the numbers and he has started with this,
okay,
no matter how big or small the group is, he's starting from somewhere. If he goes to another place, gets their support, gets guesses. At the end of the day, Nini Abek will come together and become a mighty ocean. So that's why I'm saying that it's in the right direction.
Okay.
Yes. But I also stated that the money should be in a good use. By money, the should no more myself.
The money there when it comes, you can't determine whether it will be in a good use or not because see at the MI and your plans. They will be do. And you know who's plans no? Is it still in play? Well, let's go online and talk to some of our loved ones online who are also contributing to this particular conversation. And Frederick Apia says, good evening, everyone. Celebrity Pastor says, greetings to you guys. Glorious Ama is here saying, greetings, everyone. Yaro Zamani says, good evening. Glorious Ama Chemo Sweeter says, what are young girls looking for in the first place? Money? Is that the only way to earn money? And Peace Love says, where is Flex? Flex is far away in America. Connect Afro says, God is here. Glorious Ama says, train up a child in a way that she will not depart from it when they grow. And Francis AJ says, please tell Cheddar to forget this team legal wife. What makes them strong? Where? He shouldn't think people vote now because of these things. We vote for change and things going on around us now. Francis AJ is also here. Says Cheddar should rather use his money to build big factories and show it to the public and go wait around 2032 going. Because becoming a president in Ghana takes what you have done and not what you can do. Cappuccino says SM. Samuel Libya says good evening, big man and lady. Let's go on Facebook and see what our people are also saying on Facebook. Shatta Romeo says for life. Mary Maku says seriously. And Anthony Abu Koloko says, thank you for the shout out and support. I truly appreciate you for helping push my music. Looking forward to working more together in the future. This is the name, Tony Wise, Kobe Josvan, Sammy Flex TV, and he also tagged Ananzo Official. And of course, I can see a member of Team Legal Wives, Pochi. Let me say big shout outs to Queen Chamu,
big ups,
who is also watching straight from Facebook. But
Roland,
yes,
seriously, when I say no, kind
Russia for now.
Seriously, confusion seriously, no, serious.
Say serious.
Serious comment.
So who say Adiana Moya? Are you guys serious about what you guys say you are doing?
Make I say, akoye bibi sana. Akoye bibi sana. This is more can was. Hey, seriously.
Our next story is about Ghana's finest artist, man like Shatta Wale, and looks like Shatta, aside music, aside Shagzy, which is tech, aside real estate, aside your friend is saying mobile phone devices in terms of gadgets, I say opeso rera babia eboso. So not long ago, he visited the office of the Gomwa Central MP. That is A+, and Kwame Asare Obeng, aka or popularly known as A+. And when he visited the office, the conversation was one that popped out aside him gifting him the Hotwave Cyber 16 Pro and the A17 Pro Max. One very important conversation that came out of their meeting was the fact that Shatta Wale to invest in poultry and meat processing in Gomwa Central's Special Economic Zone. This is the top conversation that came out of the meeting, and this was also captured on Shatta Wale's page. This conversation hitting the space, and so many people have their own reservations about it. Some are saying, Shatta should wait small. Others are also saying it is a step in the right direction. And I don't know where you stand in this conversation, but when Shatta posted a video on his page, this is what he said. He said, today, I paid a courtesy visit to the Gomwa Central Special Economic Zone to officially express my interest in investing in poultry and meat processing. Big thanks to the Honorable MP for the warm reception and leadership. The Nkokwan Kete program by His Excellency John Dramani Mahama is true inspiration. This is how policy should empower creatives to step into agribusiness, create jobs, and build Ghana. From music to enterprise, we are building real impact. And this is what came from Shatta Wale on February 10th, and when he paid the visit to the offices of Honorable Kwame Asare Obeng, that is Kwame A+, and this is the conversation that came out of it. I don't know, director, are there videos that we can watch? Are there some footages from... We should go director. Okay. Chemo, let me start this from you. No, let me start with Kobe Josman.
Big one.
Kobe, on our bank, Gomwa Central, at least it is in the central region. And thank you.
Very nice.
And with that, what is your view on it, especially with a musician of his caliber, now from tech to electronics, now to real estate, now entering into the agribusiness, the good, the bad, the ugly, the advice, and everything that you'd want to react to?
Bro, anything positive I support. Anything that will create employment and reduce the unemployment rate, I support.
Okay.
And I think say creatives ni na work Ghana ha. Obia make step say or ye bibi kakra to employ people. I mean 2, 3 or 5 people are. Yeah, my 10 years.
Okay.
I mean the unemployment rate in our Ghana is so better. So for Shatta Wale stepping out, say he want to venture into that kind of business, I think it's a very positive thing, and we need to commend him for that. It shouldn't be or shouldn't end in that way. I believe say other creatives can also do some. I mean, not long ago you say Stoneboy and so Maya where say is into
farming,
rice and
rice
other
farming,
things, and that is very positive. So these are some of the things maybe or there expect to say. I mean, upon their influence, the impact, the success now I'm making, they should go ahead to also create opportunities for the younger ones. But the most important thing is, how is the environment so friendlier? So if I have money and I want to invest in anything as such, how do I go by? How is government willing to support me? How is government going to provide certain things to make the whole thing work smoothly? And I think these are some of the measures Nibia or you pay more attention to. I believe there are a lot of creatives they would love to venture into some of these things, create more employment, but is the system that other good for them? Is the system willing to support them one way or the other? And this Kokon Ketenkete no Charlie Mako A+ constituency order. Ehona wa feel. Intermediate tako hopa. Recently me ko and assassino does. I am also planning doing something similar. So when I heard Shatta doing that same thing, I mean idea manage pa. And I believe say Yambo A+ abaso. For taking that step and say MPBA gain the constituency to say the way A+ na me assure say enquire to say you organize a ball, you organize fan fair. I mean it won't only end in entertainment to say let's have fun party. By the end of the day, the youth are willing to get something done. So that same perception I want to say the youth are lazy. I am sure say if some of these things are there, some of the serious ones will be also pushing themselves there. So big ups to Shatta Wale, big ups to A+, and the team and the Shatta movement too for always supporting their king. Because if the Shatta story had it not been the Shatta movement, I believe you wouldn't have achieved the greatness that we're talking about, let alone for him to even try doing something that will equally have positive impacts on the people. So mommy and support it, mommy encourage your creatives, say Monkoso any BBC. They should keep on doing something to also support their fans. If not Ghanaians, simple, their fans. And if nothing at all, their fans are equally Ghanaian. So, say, Stoneboy is doing a business and the Beam natives are going to be enrolled on it. At the end of the day, Ghana for Enya Juma. Sarkodie, the Sark native, at the end of the day, Ghana for Enya Juma. So, Obia Yebia, Ebeboa, Ama. Sani Emano, Ayeden Akos. But, Abanson, our system should also protect our celebrities. Some baby of course Sunyama baby ne sisi or my way and how sometimes we handle their issues and we go about things, especially on social media, fighting and saying a lot of things. So they should protect them one way or the other and let's support them. So as anytime they want to embark on any positive agenda or any positive move like this, the zeal, the love, the passion, and also invest their little that they have to. Whatever it is, being it bad or good, it's business. That is the bigger picture. I don't have anything negative in this whole thing. I know it will come with some challenges, difficulties, but a concentrated mind and someone who is serious, focus, pushing an agenda will surely achieve a result that he's looking for. And Shatta, of course, has proven to us he is that kind of person. So anything that he moves towards with a long plan, decision, and proper preparations and stuff, he's willing to achieve the greatness and the success that he's looking for. So I won't be surprised seeing Shatta, winning at that side too, just as he's winning for the transport and other businesses as well. Yeah.
The next time Omubeye Farmers Day ne ho kroneba obekte say Shatta has won the best farmer in Ghana. Don't be surprised, because as it stands there, the way the vim era they will me ankasa put me like when I was privy to some of the conversation, I tell you the kind of mindset that Shatta has, especially when it comes to some of these things, mind blowing. But let me go to my sister Emily. Let me hear what she also has to say about creatives entering into other spaces, and the case study here is Shatta Wale entering into the agribusiness culture.
First of all, I mean, I always say that if you have 3 of Shatta Wale in Ghana, I think Ghana will be one of the best countries in Africa and beyond.
3.
Of course. It's going to be the best. 3 of Shatta. 3.
Women have a call life at the same time.
And they have read a call and response.
Reason why I'm saying that is because Shatta is one artist that we have seen that always thinks about the people. He's more of what can I do for Ghana? What can I do for this? What can I do for that? What can I do this? And we have seen the product of these things. We have Shagsy. Shagsy now is more affordable. So I say,
yeah.
Now the monies are coming back to our pockets. And those
Outside,
foreign companies that are in control of this rights in Ghana. So I say, and now we have phones. We have phones that Shatta out of our phone now. 3 years, 4 years, so make it touch it because it don't show me crab before.
Of course.
Wait till they see. Just I was saying on the show that this phone, if you're in the middle of the sea, you can make call down here and tell them that they should rescue you. And that's the fact. So
I know, right?
This is
That
deep
is
thinking.
if you have your Cyber 16 Pro.
Exactly. You are thinking that what can I do for these people that when they purchase this thing, it's going to last. So as I say, use sika and to phone all the time. Now we're to phone some phones be a to phone now to me Fabio. The money that you used to prepare is equally like buying a new phone. So as I say, so this man is thinking, and all the things that he's bringing is like thinking about we Ghanaians. He's thinking of this agriculture thing. I won't lie to you, for some 3-4 years now, I've studied a trend. Anytime you go to the market, to buy live chicken, say live chicken there, say will be amphibian the price keeps increasing. So I'm asking myself, is it that there are no more investors in this this one? The more the more I said tomatoes, say bua, the prices will come down for people to buy. Do you understand? So if Shatta is venturing into business like this, he's thinking about with the people. I'm sure say Christmas be do. I know Christmas but Christmas be do no. We probably would see some reduction of the prices that we used to buy before. And that is thinking about we.
It's true.
Thinking about us. That's why I'm saying that if we have 3 people
Three.
like Shatta in Ghana, I think we would have the right direction as a nation. And I honestly like this part. See, I say come costro anamebo. Come ho.
Hey, sir.
People are not to say okay that 10 cedi crown to me the deal.
No, because someone say buy papa.
By papa they are back. First they worse than that. So I say But to see okay that 10 cedi ah. Chemo obet me didi. Amazon.
10 cedi there.
Tasting in the
It depends.
Any location.
It depends on the location.
So I say.
Ogogo map ni we look your friend say what room taste na be chere say 10 cedi e be so
20 cedi cry is very
10
considerate.
cedi is not enough.
Exactly.
They say coconut in cry how much on
7 cedis.
Exactly.
At least you wait to have cocoa 5. Cozy 5.
Exactly. And the more the production of these things would forcefully decrease the amount, the purchasing power, no. And sika ye edito aduane, it will decrease it. Yeah, funny say Shatta is able to bring, let's say, 10,000 chickens. So as you say. Now everybody is trying to sell those chickens. Do you understand? It will force the market towards reduce the prices, and now everybody will be able to purchase these chickens. So as you say, I believe say chickens and Juana there are other
moving forward.
Okay, so egg you see egg guy if I say 4 cedis. In fact, the other time I was holding 3 cedis. I thought I could buy egg I couldn't buy it. So I'm asking myself, what's happening? Is it that the chickens are not even laying eggs? Is it that the chickens are not laying but it's because you don't have enough.
But you don't have enough.
You don't have enough.
But I hear the egg business is a serious business.
Yeah. Lucrative. They make money there inside though.
They make money.
Try.
Because I know some people, I've heard some people who have talked about the fact that omutimi kotues kakra to ho. 1 month. Like ebukon to ya
even that one
kosua wa kokon to po no omudi omun say oye twa.
Exactly.
Even that one for regular year buyer master forget.
It's because the when more anka ubekotua scatter. No. Now Shatta is inventing such business. And I think it's in the right way. The fact that Jessica before you best liar. I remember some time ago I wanted to go into egg business. The lady told me that before best supply, and I have to like give notice in the I think 2 months time before. Seriously. I see 2 months because I say nkosiano moko na obaya I say nkosiano in for some time. So that roro fresh na sana na I say kosiani nia so me I think it's and Shatta is doing great. He's doing something great. Shatta baby I will be an sure for thinking about us, thinking about the whole Ghana, Beam Native, SAG Native, SM family, everybody is going to benefit. Everybody one way or the other. Unless maybe you trust SM.
Hot wave cry. They are buying
exactly. So Roland is in a right direction, and God bless Shatta Wale. Don't leave the king.
Chemo.
Yeah.
Aside your reaction, there are some people that are also saying or asking, say, okay, if this is the case, and you have a huge figure like Shatta Wale entering into it, they feel, okay, this is the time, since it is a government policy, a government in terms of the things they would want to do, and you have somebody of Shatta Wale's caliber entering into that particular direction, they feel there should be some special incentives from the government to these people to encourage more of them into the space. What do you think, aside your initial reaction to this whole news?
Yeah, I think for me, Shatta, he's been doing well, and he's also ready to invest or push his limit. And until now, go into something like poultry. I mean, poultry production and as a poultry farm, all started easy. All started easy. And I mean, what friends be almost more experience. Now sometimes one how dear no child because production never cost so and cocoa no ubinya by we try near on. And cocoa be who I brought on Tias. As the Nabi behind your
guy Bako said the story. I'll call it in cocoa Bako 500.
Yes, I'm crabby.
Apart from say, Ebiombe by natural death, Omobe
by Nipansano.
Or workers in the to meet Chinchim or Moko, no more, but say, boss or more, no more,
Fako.
Into one like your mother or marry. There's all now all Bocano and all this. And so there are some challenges in there. But poultry production in Ghana still a shortage. if a lot of people decide so go into it, it will help at the end of the day. It will increase the products in the market, and like Emily said, the price of the product will go down. I remember there were some farms I visited some time ago when I was in school. Advocates, advocacy say pushing for the government to support them so that they can do more. And almost advocacy almost farm no nyam kra farmer almost like over 50,000 bears. As still our government support and all those things. Almost back could be crowded not on was our food processing, the almost the processing machines, feed, or on the machines or how workers or still also here government support. Baby, I bet and say still now that there's huge rumor when people enter a beboa, a bekuyi, and more workers in so I remember when I was young, na area yet was Santasi Kumasi, na Kwamna Dako farms, or area like we see story building workers in quantity.
Wow.
Workers who are more managing farms. Yes. Then times no me kai one man be near friend manager me up to date me nimni din kwa. Or ye do more Dako farms manager. Enti I no near different. At that time it was a huge post. It was a huge position to be a manager. Dako farms. One of the branches. No. Or what story building workers in quantity.
Yes, what they rent.
And yes, what they rent workers and a team. Dako farms. It was that huge. To say or no the bay politics akoko Dako fan and is shim say eclipse and a man is a con. And the poultry as a business, poultry farming and poultry business, a huge and I will benefit to be when you venture and everything is going on. There are a lot of benefit that we will get as a society. So Shatta Wale thinking about that, the benefit, the job that it will create and all those things and go into poultry farming, I think it's a good idea. So we have we won't say much than to say thank you for considering the youth. Thank you for creating jobs for the people. I mean, I think Shatta is doing well in that direction. Ventures are person didn't ventures are require a lot of people to be on board, of course, in terms of job creation, and I think Shatta Wale is doing well in that direction. For the government coming in to give incentives, once again I would say I don't like the idea. The only thing that the only way that I want government to come in is what A+ is doing. They will facilitate you getting things in place and making sure that you've hit the ground running. I mean, that's the best support that government can give. Okay, say omo meche sika na nyo omo dia. Omo beche ni basa edi oma say edi sika no. Government onye edwuma government na to because government in creative job one or no na so creative job or no akra onye adwuma o e do be creative job ojijin krofo sika no acha man krofo bi opeso chemom no they are the person there. Basically that's the job of a government. They don't create jobs like that. They only take money from productive people and share it in a way that they think is fair. Will benefit everybody. And we know how it ends. So that's why I'm against any government intervention. I think there's a better way to do it than leaving some group of people that we think they are better thinkers than us and they should tell us how we should behave or what we should do. There be I can bet anybody on me one government intervention you come a corruption and as a waste of money will there be almost started pet on be this can and kofu bi wo ha enyo music o mo be this can and then if there's a way for us to avoid them, and let's do it. They helping people to like now if Shatta needs, let's say a place to start. Now or government bit me a facilitate a place in India. A yet chance say or make a tresicabiato or Shatta imagine on Fancope place. Size can no more try to on Shatta be draw not half of cock. And a half of the Asan said the Bayan and Sabekan and all those things. But say government can say like A plus is doing go moyenne chiefs in Akasa, the landowners Akasa, and the land is Shatta, bring your money and just put up the building or the facilities that you need start work. If you need any paperwork, go to this government agency, they will sign for you, go to the that's the incentive I want government to give, not in monetary terms. And not dear, I don't trust them. And I think Shatta is really doing well, like I said earlier on. So let's just encourage him so that he will not be frustrated along the line. Now I can say with me and I'm kind to me, boy. I mean, you're not on go through the process. I think it will help a lot of people. It will create jobs and people also benefit in terms of economic advantage or value. Yeah.
Thank you, Chemo, and thanks to all my panelists for this particular brilliant contribution to this whole conversation. I think let me also add this. It is very common, or it is something that has been in the space for a while, where so many people have complained about the frustration that they go through, especially when it has to do with setting up businesses in Ghana.
Yeah.
It is not an easy thing. In fact, when you even ask some of our brothers and sisters, even in the diaspora, who wants to come home to set up businesses, one of the challenges that they always point out to is some form of frustration. Be a baby free ba. Some from our government agencies, others from Timemufona. You see, this is a huge initiative that will go a long way to benefit not only Shatta Wale but the entire country. So my plea is the fact that everybody that may get the chance to be involved, don't see this as somebody's business. Because when we want to talk about the benefit of this particular move, it even goes beyond Shatta Wale. Because I am looking at Shatta making a success out of this particular move. I am sure, say, because the Nkokon Ketenkete is one of this government's policies, no, they can even use it as a campaign message.
Exactly.
And now say it is going to be an achievement for them to say, okay, we brought this idea, somebody of this caliber tapped in, and it became a success. Exactly. Now, to Shatta Wale as a person, first of all, he is a Ghanaian. He is a Ghanaian. And if we are talking about some of the successful people in Africa, his name will be mentioned. And anytime his name is being mentioned, some of the glory will definitely come back to our country. To the people of Gomoa Central, you see, at the end of the day, se ebeko so enko so ejinamu so. There is no way Shatta Wale is going to establish this particular business in Gomoa Central and is going to employ, even if he will employ people from other regions self to come and work, it will not be more, or it will not be up to the people that will be employed in Gomoa Central. And if that is the case, you are the bedrock of this particular move. Say bejinao, say enjinao, ejinamuamoso. Because when it comes to majority of the effort, Eddie Beshem aside ehusika sem, aside other things, ebi enube free baby abano, majority of the manpower lies on the people of Gomoa Central. Yeah. The working attitude of these people will play a major role. Or Chinebi, you don't go and stand somewhere and say A plus by 1 year. Because when you see the moves this man is making, trying to collaborate with some people, including celebrities, trying to convince them for them to come and invest in other areas that would even help. And Kobibeka say, oh, A plus or a former musician, and calling musician, and now somebody in the creative art industry, Kokasampwa, and Kebeye, oh, Bebo concerts, Nako, come and entertain our people and go. But he is going beyond that. I have seen the likes of John Dumelomo almost some more there as the deputy agric, your friend saying boss,
Minister.
also doing his bit to help do some of these things or raise some of these awareness. Yes, Remo say ebeye you, enye you, ejinamu and say yeah, majority of the benefits even before ebeko Ghana economy nankasemuno will start from the Gomoa Central there. Oho, and ebe start. So to everybody that will get the chance to be involved, whether as managers, whether as workers, whether as whoever, including the rulers of these towns, that these institutions will be established. We beg you people. And your chinanku na ebia nipa ni here asase dia ya de no. Na asase a ya ton ama nipa 15. Eso Langard nkwa chinyi elite division of the Ghana Armed Forces. Yes, Remo. We beg you people. This is one that is going to help, is going to benefit the entire nation in terms of the agribusiness culture. So please, let's not frustrate ourselves because our story is not awesome. To even register a business here in Ghana, registering your business a crowd, one year, tipaya obetimia firm.
Can give up.
That one self can discourage you. We beg, and like Chemo said, I am happy said we have the likes of A+ all being part of this conversation to help facilitate some of these conversations like Abia. A bit me frustrate you ordinarily, no, to help make some of these things a success. Let's wrap up. We have just about 5 minutes for us to wrap up, and I would want us to go and listen to something that Fameye has also said concerning. We know Fameye wa brochire. Fameye is currently in Europe, and Sisia there otutu kwa se caterpillar no. Ofrim na waba, oko na waba, oko na waba, oko na waba. Fameye has raised a certain conversation when he did a selfie video in Europe and has got people talking. Narrator, let's go and listen to Fameye. When we come back, we wrap up quickly.
I couldn't do wisdom because I'm a trouser crown. Because I was a Mr. Crack, also Muna, but to be anything. 24th of February yesterday. I can't hear, especially German crew, young Sam. A man of Subro and China. As I cover man is your one thing. A week appointment by 2 billion. No, Ghana man on work into no way, especially Schengen countries. I'm a black into some doors.
Family and common now we're raising one. I know so many people will be asking, Nadiana, what is Fameye talking about? Adiana Fameye can. It is very, very big. And he's touched, even though the message is very short, he's touched on different angles. One, a man for Mutu Batade kwa a man for Crusoe. How the living is. The advantages, disadvantages, including some of the marital conversations or relationship conversations, a free harbor. We are some of the pointers that I think Fameye has thrown even in this short message. Chamo, quick, 1 minute or 2 minutes. Yeah, fun quick,
yeah. Fameye, I mean, or experience a lot. A personality like Fameye, can be say obetenase. Okay. Because baby o free ban, even or no Ghana have crown no one fun easy. For him to get to this point, our ultimate 2 coins is a caterpillar. What I could do, I'm on a nail so or tenamuka cry or face you.
Funny, yes.
And new thing. And me wish to say, or bit me to be iron, it is said that the lumba yen may be a tremono. Yeah, because the Uti is other the lumba num Sikasama. There's a version and or can about say kuda kidi and care born to
AVM
and so weja
Africa abet
na it anka enye odaki eduane ne salad
da bida
and so esi ja salad no ho ne
Africa
na yebedi fufu
na yeko
and so ntimi medini fufu because butai bi sinani so
ewa brochire ho
utie that lumba nyam na o kan
ya ka kwentu
ya ka kwentu yes or say enye ya kakọ
there's another one
sikasem sikasem no kan sa asem say enkenye bibi ne aduane any salad enka yenya ho medi fufu but won't me medini fufu because or butai bi sinani so
of course
and say oja ho say obedi fufu a e kom na bedi no Fameye or share experience bi a o ka say e man nso bre enche no ma aka mema na si abonten e ho na mmeka say e man o mu hu mema no mobo kakra because their system no e favor
e man
no it's true say o frustrate omo ye frustrated kakra bia obekọ akoka bibia to so am yapam wasi abonten na hwe awowo mu na bema ona mabonten a ho na obeti dadilumba se nkenyo obibini etna bia ne sa asuno nim and so bibi ntina edena kwa akodi. So for me I think Fameye is just sharing something that a lot of people enya, but this is the time for him to also share it because I feel also I could do what them say a beman some of these things. So for me he's just giving a message to Ubia or Abruchiri Bia or Brese. This is it. I mean yet mase. Yeah, and whatever that you do, no, make sure say you get it right. Say the bear also hang how kakra at the time to come. And our person all conscious know that it is not an easy place to live. Yeah,
like that.
Yeah,
Emmy.
Yeah.
What will make a musician of Fameye's caliber speak like this, especially?
I'm actually very surprised because Fameye is one of our biggest artists in Ghana. So if a message like this is coming from Fameye, then you should know that it's easy. If a star in Germany, or say Germany,
Germany
is not finding it very easy, then the normal person is going to be extra, you know, more difficult. And the message is very broad, very, very, very broad, talking about your base.
like,
you understand? And I like the fact that the system favors the ladies. I like it.
Why wouldn't you like?
yeah, why would
I
you
like it. I like
why
it.
would you like it?
I like it. Yeah, it's a broad distance. So because of our time, I wouldn't want to touch more.
Kobe Josvan.
Fameye said akwanu me pa kwesi me baby me mreswana miko me baby me mreswana miko
Kami Rezi
akwanu me pa kwesi yankwe me baby me mreswana miko me baby me mreswana miko. Yeah, Fameye waka oso baby ne mreswana wa Charlie, life outside Ghana is tedious. I mean, sometimes boga bi de ne kakra ba na utwadia na nani soko na wonti ase. You have no idea the pains, the frustrations, the difficulties, the challenges, the tough time, the confusion. I mean, me bra could be aba. So I have tips of
more stories.
Yes, it's crazy, but if Fameye the caliber as a musician crying like this, I should tell you, it's someone ordinary. As a ordinary Ghanaian, it's ordinary Ghanaian. Some of the difficulties I'm come, and my worry also has to do with how sometimes the money be a permanent memano. If you will, if you will have be man impo na ko hustle, na no di oba na koye. You could ask any a permanent see a bontin. Unika phobia into no I them. Yeah, then on and yes. So it should be a message to the ladies, to the Ghanaian ladies. I mean, the family. They say, irrespective of the issue, sometimes you people should have mercy on the men. Not just a bema and no my do from the beginning of creation. Or mommy at ya say, "Who pastor or sorry." Inti bema be brave and kolasa to the head dana papa who jang. Then kwala ne mama na mama ye den
of course
some of these some of these things sometimes
certificate
Charlie intimano sometimes munya sympathy akrama mema and to those young people out there, you can still make it in Ghana, but still must say mo kwa brochi akopesika the Fameye pese what enya ho ntia se ne say yes a ho sika ndi modu but a ho nso asetena nso anya better yeah so in as much as say you are desperate looking for a greener pasture nesani maniema no I mean soft life no hopefully say suku e hoye suku sa try udu ha wo hunde wait but monson am wo ho no so am mo bom ho modern so ya wo she mo best ya de e bom pass e be fa e fa Ghana na akochele up yeah.
Of course, that is what came from my brother Kobe Josban. Let me read the last batch of messages before we say goodbye to you. So Frederick Apia says, you didn't read my messages on Team Legal Wives. Oh, Mr. Fred, I didn't mean who, Mr. Osapa Brebium Sisia.
You okay. The message is just oko top kakrebi after that I will be
Frederick Apia. Me who? The only one that I'm seeing here is the good evening, everyone. And I'll bet me I can't mamia. I'll be very happy.
Just read. I'll
okay, so let me go to Francis Ajay says we eat chicken every time, not only Christmas, so it's a good business. Samuel Libya says Roland Boy fresh Allah. Hey Charlie.
You didn't read my message, just count 1, 2, 3 to the top. You will see the message.
You didn't read my message. 1, 2, 3.
The fourth one.
The one I'm seeing here is Francis Ajay on my page.
Yeah, okay, let me
read it for me, please.
Frederick Apia. The moment they try to support any political party will be the end of their group. Politics is a different game. Not this one. Ball game. That's what is there now.
Okay.
But okay, I've seen it. It's here. Team Legal Wives cannot influence any voter to vote for any party. Reason is they belong to parties already. Also, there is no any intellectual among them.
Hey, Mr. Frederick Apia.
Mr.
Frederick Apia. Mr. Frederick
I'm not sure.
I don't know why I did not see that particular message.
Number 1 in Mr. Frederick.
Okay, okay, so Samuel Libya is also here. It says GH for life. Samuel Libya says, I love the ideas of JM. It's beautiful movements. Francis Ajay says, Ghana is funny sometimes. So they arrest a big man now and they are saying they can't mention names because they are doing investigation. But they arrested Shatta and they publish it whilst doing investigation. Ghana for you. Samuel Libya says, yes, we will put SM on the X. It says, big man Chemo, so be branding France Ajay says, please, is Shatta's real estate company doing payments in installments? Because it will really help us if he does. Thank you. Jackie Boatin says, I did here. Big shout outs to you, Jackie Boatin. France Ajay says, imagine coming to a stadium show and getting free chicken after the show in Christmas. We will pay even 200 cedis for Popular Star. Hey, Charlie. I'm out for plans. I'm out for plans. Samuel Libya says, Chemo, you are right about the government not involved in the business plan. Mr. Flex is also here, says, I'm watching with my American YouTube channel. Samuel Libya says, oh, you are done. Roll a nice one. Mr. Flex says, I'm on a road trip with Prof and we are watching you live. Yay! And yet, OBM by this time. Now we are free for America. Go and sleep somewhere. Glorious Amma says, Shatta is just selfless. God bless him always. Let me see if I can find some on Facebook. Then we wrap up. Okay, so Wastike says, good evening, everyone. Moses Youngson says, Papa. Don Creator says, good job. Joseph Mill says, Papa. And Atoko Amena is here. Lutrot Daniel is also watching, says, Shatta Roland, I see you. Re Esan says, SM family. And All too soon, this is where we would like to draw down the curtains of today's edition of Showbiz Daily. I hope you really enjoyed the conversation and the topics that we discussed on this particular edition. And let me say big thanks to Chemo, to Emmy here, who joined us and broke her virginity the first time on Showbiz Daily. We hope to see more of her.
Yeah.
But how was the experience though?
It was great. It was great. I think it was a great. Maybe next time I'll come.
You come with more
time.
fire.
Yes,
okay.
Yes.
And to my brother Kobe Josvan, the Nation's blogger.
Yeah,
follow them across all their socials, and of course you will never regret. And on to my able producers, that is Gerald, Theophilus Digosh, as well as Desert, also helping us from the other side. Until then, my name is Roland Amate. Big salute to the big man. I learned somebody also asked, where is Mr. Flex? Mr. Flex is all the way in America, and for business, enjoyment, speedily, among others.
Okay.
We salute him wherever he is, watching us from his American channel.
Very necessary.
American channel.
Yeah.
We salute you, big man, and big shout outs to you. So, to you watching, make sure you subscribe, share this particular platform to others so you join the big family. We'll see you on the other side. Bye-bye.
Ghana, what's up? I have been in this market for a very, very long time, and I understand your day-to-day activities. So you know what? I'll introduce my new smart